guys, welcome to another very exciting episode of Weekly Curiosity right here on Latelist TV. As usual, I'm your host Benny, and let me tell you, you're not ready for this week's video because it's packed and we have a lot for you. You know what, we're just going to dive right into it because there's no time to waste. Starting off strong at number 5, we have DJ Cuppy and her ex, or her ex-fiance, Ryan Taylor, having a splash. Like, they're literally destroying the internet. And let me tell you, like, the shade is not even coming from DJ Cuppy this time around, coming from her ex, who posted a video on Father's Day celebrating his child, and Nigerians coming to say that the child looks a bit like DJ Cuppy. You know how Nigerians can be sometimes here? Very in your business. Well, he retaliated, saying that DJ Cuppy is not even woman enough to give birth to a child as beautiful as his child. Now, this sparked a lot of reactions for people saying that he was very insultive, very demeaning to someone who he once shared an intimate past with. And Nigerians are not taking it lightly with him for making that comment. But why do you think he made that comment? You know, as usual, we still don't know what ended their relationship, but we want to find out right here on Latelist TV. And moving on to story number 4 on our list this week, it's Burna Boy getting a 3.2 billion naira McLaren car. Now, that's not where it ended, because it was saying that there's no money in Nigeria and some people are still buying 3.2 billion. I did say million, I said billion. Can you imagine how crazy that is? But anyways, the story did not even end there, and it gets even more dramatic when he drives the car in the city of Lagos that was so flooded. Now, people kept saying that this car is not fit for Nigeria and Lagos, to be precise, and it was so funny and crazy. Okay guys, moving on to number 3 on our list this week. The very tragic news: airplane crash in India that led in the loss of over 290 lives, with just one survivor recorded. Now, that flight had a lot of people, such as a newly wedded gay couple that went on vacation, a family of 5 that was recently relocating to London, and a few other people. Now, this has been so sorrowful, so sad, because people didn't see that coming. The plane crashed into a building that held the doctors in India, and so many of them also lost their lives. Now, this is very tragic, sad, and so heartbreaking. Okay guys, I'm moving on to number 2, coming back to Nigeria. Now, this is the bus bus that I'm sure you guys have definitely been waiting for. This time around, it's Fina of Big Brother Naija and Israel DMW, Davido's aide. Now, this time around, they're having a very dirty fight out here on the streets of the internet. Both of them are dragging each other, and at this point, we don't even know who is wrong or who is right, but what we know is that we're going to be giving you the full tea. Fina has been friends with Israel's ex-wife for a while, and Israel went into her DM asking her, or trying to plead with her sense of humanity, and saying that she shouldn't be associating with someone who divorced him after just 6 months. Fina came outside to post the very private information, which led to Israel being very pissed off, and he retaliated by posting Fina's private number on Instagram so that people can go to her DMs to message her. Now, the fight just keeps getting messier and messier, with Fina coming outside to respond a few days ago, calling Israel all sorts of names and dragging him through the mud. We're definitely waiting to see how this fight turns out, and we are here, right here, open and willing to listen on Latelist TV. Okay guys, I'm moving on to the number 1 story on our list this week. This one is shaken Nigeria in the past week. It's the death of over 200 persons in the city or in the state of Benue. Now, this is very tragic, very heartbreaking. People have come out, people have cursed the government, people have dragged the government, because the government actually did not say anything about this event when it first started. It was the Pope who first came outside to say his condolences to us Nigerians before the government decided to intervene. The government did Benue a few days ago to check the situation. Honestly, we are just sad about the lives that has been lost. It's tragic, it's sorrowful. The insecurity levels in Nigeria keeps rising. There has been so many protests in Nigeria concerning this issue, and people are just terrified. May the souls of all the faithful departed in the city of Benue and all who have died because of the insurgency and insecurity in Nigeria rest in peace. So moving on to the events that we're looking forward in the coming weeks. Number 4, our star recently won an international award with BET. Honestly, was so amazed at her progress in the past few years since she got into the music industry. Now, people also talked about the event and saying that they were so disappointed that she didn't receive her award live, and they are so disappointed on that fact. But anyway, we're just saying a big congratulations to our star. And speaking on about the music industry, we've got one of the most trending songs right now, one of the most beautiful songs that we've heard in the past few few weeks, it was released by It's K Baby. Now she released an EP containing 6 songs that are honestly bangers upon bangers. And when I say that, I mean that. You know, we don't ever joke with you right here on Latelist TV. We definitely drop updates that will, make your week. Okay, guys, and now I'm moving on to the movie industry, and we can tell you that one movie that shook us to our roots this week is the movie Straw. Now, I don't think there's anybody that has watched that movie and didn't shed a tear or two. So many people, even top celebrities, have come outside to commend the movie, to also commend Miss Taraji because she did a beautiful portrayal of that character. It was so amazing, it was so lovely, and she deserves all the accolades she's getting. The movie deserves all the accolades it's getting. And now this is something for you to look forward to in the coming weeks. So spilling it right here for you on Latelist TV. Love in Every Word, aka Odogu Please, is releasing part 2 and filming starts in July. If filming is in July, I'm sure we should be expecting the release of the movie July or August at most. And we're definitely wanting to see a second part of our Chaluka and our Odogu. Okay, guys, that's it on this week's episode of Weekly Curiosity on Latelist TV. As usual, I remain your host, Benny. Please follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and Latelist TV. See you next week.